Hello, family, and welcome back to the Ebony Odyssey. My name is Jermaine Long, and I am a servant of the Most High God. I really appreciate you for coming along, and as always, enjoy the journey. Today's a real talk episode, and I really don't have a title just yet, but it'll probably be something about being thankful or class participation. And I say that to say this. I had a great mentor of mine when I was in the military, Mr. Gerald Kane. Definitely a close brother in arms with me. He reached out to me today because he's continuing to do great work in the state that he's in. He continues to move forward with whatever life throws his way. He gets over those hurdles and he makes the best of the situation. So shouts out to my boy GK. And I say all that because he reached out to me today. A classroom that he was attending for a quick talk today of some 5th and 6th graders. They were studying Africa. And lo and behold, he says, "Hey, I have a friend in Africa. Would you like me to reach out to him and, get him to say a few words about how it is there?" And man, sure enough, I saw his message. I was just getting ready to take care of some more business, but hey, when a brother in arms call, I stop. I figure out what we need to do and we make it happen. Because he meant a lot to me during the times where I was coming up in the Army. Hayes, Barksdale, Chambers, Alexis, Means, these are last names of people that meant a lot to me. Etheridge, Coulter, a lot of these people meant a lot to me. O'Neill, White, Timmons, just a blessing. So, and I know it's a lot of people that I didn't name, but family, just bear with me. You know how it is. So at the end of the day, my friend reached out to me and I got online and I talked to these wonderful young students. And, I don't think people understand, hey, Africa is just like America. Some parts are very well developed and some parts are not so much. It's just like going up north to Chicago and then going down south to Mississippi. You still have dirt roads in Mississippi, where I'm from. So ain't no hate, it ain't nothing but love. But at the end of the day, these are some of the things that we have. And these students were asking me questions about, what are the exports? What are this? What are that? And, for them to understand that, hey, spice is a major export, in the island where I am living currently. But this island is attached to the mainland, which has plenty of gold and oil and things of that nature. Tanzanite, these wonderful gems that people pay a pretty penny to have. They look as blue as the ocean. And, talking to these kids, it's just eye-opening for them to say, wow, okay, it's not exactly what I thought it would be. And, that's some of the same things that I get here because they only think America is, violent, filled with people who do drugs and shoot and kill each other, especially those black people. And it's crazy because every time I look back, somebody is killing somebody. Somebody is doing something illegal. But, if you put it on the news enough times, it's always going to get spin. It's always going to be in rotation. And it's always going to show that negative view, of a place. But with all that being said, these students were in awe. And I have created this channel because I want to just share what God has put on my heart these days that I'm here and how I continue to grow in the spirit and I continue to walk blessed by his grace and mercy upright here, and I keep ingraining myself with the community, Pamoja and Dio. These are the words, together and yes. So these are my thoughts. And, this classroom, I didn't seem mixed at all. But, I just wonder, how do our children, our African-American children that are in classrooms, think of Africa? If you were only told Mississippi is burning, you were only taught that about Mississippi, you would never want to travel there. And that's all people ever used to tell me when I was, in Virginia or in California or in Maryland or, any of these places. It was always Mississippi burning, Mississippi burning. And I'm thinking now that's such a limited mindset of how they thought then. How much more so is it of Africa and the things that are here that would benefit each and every one of us? It's enough land, it's enough space, it's enough opportunity here to build what you want. It's not for the weak. It's not for the timid. It's not for the unprepared. It's for those who plan and are focused, and know what it takes to get somewhere. If you wasn't able to create anything in America, you might as well stay there, because not being able to create there means it's going to be even more extremely difficult to create here. America is set up for some people to live on that retirement and be okay. Africa is set up for you to be successful if you're going to put in the effort, if you have those ideas or the understanding of how things should look and how things should be and how business should run. It takes me a second to get back into go mode as well. And that's a story for another day. But at the same time, understanding business, understanding the philosophies of it allows you to move here. It'll allow you to keep being successful, keep being profitable, keep moving forward. But with a limited mindset, you will never see the full potential of what you could do, where you are, and where you could go. And so just like these kids today that reached out 8 hours away, 24 hours on the flight almost, to speak to someone on the other side of the world and to talk about, hey, this is what we think. Could you tell us a little bit more? This opened their eyes. And I hope some of these messages that I share with you guys open your eyes as well. But like I say, I don't want to hold you. So family, I appreciate you for listening. And as always, enjoy the journey.